F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
What's going on, fam? Welcome to F Double R. Today is a good day. Today is Power Day. Book 3, Raising Kanan. This is a little bit different, kind of like how we did Loki. This wasn't, a show that we recommended to each other. We're both Power fans. We both watched Book 1 and Book 2. So I'm pretty juiced. Kanan is, as y'all already know, is a crazy, complicated character. So seeing his upbringing, I'm definitely excited for that. How you feeling today, Bralik?
Oh man, I'm super excited to see what the this side story has in tail for us, man. Because like you said, Kanan is a wild character. Like him in book one he was just a savage. The things that he's done, and I can't even imagine the thing he's done when he was a younger age. So to see what he's gonna be going through in this side series is gonna be interesting. So I'm ready for it.
Interesting to say the least. I mean, like you said, he's done some savage things, bodied his own son. So like, yeah. So
That's
what
up
what
there.
kind of traumas did this boy have to go through to become the man that he became in book one? Because savage might be an understatement. He's wild. He's
Facts.
a wild boy. Definitely a wild boy. So like I said, we're both Power fans. I mean, obviously, book one was freaking phenomenal, like super dope. The way they ended it, I know it broke a lot of people's hearts who were super Ghost fans, but I
Me
mean, they,
included. I was a
you
big
say
Ghost
what
fan.
you,
I was a
oh
big
you,
Ghost fan. I was on
I
Ghost
can't
side.
lie. I
Oh,
can't lie. I was a Ghost fan too. I wasn't really a fan of Tariq at all, so I was kind of hurt. Like, damn, the story's about to continue with him. Like, what
yeah.
can they give us? But book two was pretty cool. I like how it felt. It felt very true to the power formula. For the most part.
Yeah. And it also
And
continues the story afterwards. So it's kind of nice
yeah,
because, most shows will probably like do a spin-off, so, but they're actually continuing it with a person that the majority of people didn't like. A lot of people didn't like Tariq. Um,
yeah.
I mean,
I would say the majority of people did
yeah,
not like Tariq.
yeah, it's understandable why you didn't like him. I understand why you don't like him. I don't
He
like
was
him.
hard to like. He
Yeah,
makes
he
some.
really is.
He
But
he
he comes around in season in book two. I think
he does.
he comes around. He's growing as a character, and it's crazy to see how his story is unfolded. But yeah, like everything from book one to book two has been solid so far. I haven't really had any big complaints other than the end of book one, how they played us with the same episode a thousand times. Other than that, I think the book one and book two is pretty solid.
Yeah, and I will say one thing about Tariq's character. At the end of book one, he kind of started coming around as well. He made some good moves at the end of book one that kind of had me a little bit more like, okay, maybe book two will be okay.
Hmm.
But yeah, I liked his performance in book two. There was some pretty interesting things. So I can't wait for season two to book two. But I
Hmm.
definitely can't wait to dive into this raising with Kanan.
Yeah, nice
So
little side piece to get us, to keep us warm until we get the actual main storyline. So
exactly. And as y'all know, there's plenty of other books as well. There's gonna be other spin-offs coming
yep.
too. So it's gonna be a wild universe, a wild ride. So, I'm fucking with it. Keep doing your thing, Curtis Jackson, Keep us on this power train, cause so far so good. So far so good.
I agree.
So thank you for joining this ride with us. We about to dive into Raising Canaan. This is FRR, friend request reviews. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir. All right.
Raising Canaan.
Stars, baby. Oh
The
shit.
mellow jazz.
Okay.
This is the first and only time I'll let the intro play. Oh, they called it the Power Universe.
Oh,
Oh shit. Yes.
episode
Yep.
one in the books.
Episode 1, Raising Kanan in the mother effing books.
Yes.
What to say? What to say? What to say? What to say? How you feeling? What is that
Um,
looking like?
I'm liking the building of the characters so far. You know, that's what they're doing. They're setting, they laying out, the cards. And eventually they're gonna, come into play. I like what they're doing. The narration to the film and execution, everything seems pretty legit. It feels, like a feels like a power episode. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where they go with this, man. Kanan.
So I'm excited. And don't sound too excited.
Kanan.
Nah, uh episode it was cool. It was a cool episode, but episode ones are always slow. But I think
Yeah.
the advantage that like spin-offs have is that there's already lore and story behind it, so it can kind of start off, the pace can start off a little bit slower because like we know who Kanan is, we know some of these characters already, like, and we know what he becomes and what happens to him, so it has that, you know kind of has that privilege to do what it wants to do with its first episode. But I'm ready to see what's going on next though, because Kanan caught his first body already, right?
Yep.
They showed that. They pretty much showed why he's in that life and why he doesn't want to go to school, right? Like just that, like I would say that batteries in the sock was really like the real turning point. Like for one, he was probably already watching his mom and stuff, doing what she was doing. Um, but her bringing him back to that park is probably what really set everything in motion for him. Say, yeah, dude, you finna get
Man,
it
bring
right,
your ass over here, man. The hell you taking so long? That
because
definitely
that was
is
like,
a yeah. That definitely is a
yeah,
starting point.
yeah, because that was the point where it was like that's why he mentioned like the hood don't have no love for the runners, like the people who run away, like,
Hmm.
and that's what he was gonna be if you think about it, right? Like he was gonna run away. After he ran away from that fight, he was gonna run away to grandma's house, from grandma's house to a good school, like that's the flow of running away, right? Quote unquote
Hmm.
running away.
Yep.
But the fact that she brought him back and made him stand up to that, I feel like that was like the real, like ever since that, because I mean you see they flash they flash forward after that. They was just like, let's get him in high school now.
Yep.
He ready to thug it out. Um, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty interested to see where this goes. I like the characters though so far that they introduced. I like Unique.
Exactly. The
He's
high
cool.
school characters, his little
Mm-hmm.
his little circle. He got his Puerto Rican homeboy, and then he got his other homeboy who's a ride or die, obviously. The one
Mm-hmm.
who actually, you know, took
Pulled the
out,
trigger with him.
yeah, pulled the trigger with him. So
Yeah.
he a
D
real ride or die.
Wiz.
He really ride or die. We don't know if the Puerto Rican really ride or die. Yeah, I mean he did ask for a pistol, but he knew that he didn't have another pistol. That's why he asked for it. So we don't really know if he's really ride or die, but the circle that he's in is interesting, and it's interesting that the dynamic that I was saying earlier, like how the mother wants the son to be something better than what he really is, what you raised him to be, and then um the father of what's her name again? I forget her name.
Jukebox.
Jukebox. Yeah,
Jukebox.
the father for
Yeah.
Jukebox. He wants her to be in the game, but it seems like she doesn't want to be in the game. She wants to do, more of the school shit, like saying school. It seems like that's what they're portraying. Like they're complete
Yeah.
opposites. Interesting that the dynamic that they're bringing in. The mother, I'm really liking whoever plays her. I don't know the real actress name, but I'm liking her performances in the show. She's a thoroughbred. She's tough. She's hard.
Yeah,
She's
she
real.
is.
You know, that's all she.
I'm sorry. Anything is that you're not made to sit in this seat, to walk in these fucking shoes. So how
Damn.
about you shut the fuck up and let me speak to my son?
Damn. Damn.
She's.
Got your blood?
Whew.
She
And
is.
I like her character a lot. I think her character is really dope. I'm
Yeah,
liking the
I like her
dynamic.
character too. I like how he was talking about like the stars and stuff, Cassiopeia and everything like that, Cassiopeia.
Yeah.
Um, and then like also talked about Orion and stuff like so. It kind of just I feel like that just gives you like little, like just like small, minor details that kind of just engage you with the character more. Like so,
Hmm.
like people, for example, people who are into astrology, like you can align yourself with this character a little bit easier. You can be more personable with this character because it seems like she's into that as well.
Hmm.
And they did some pretty cool shots too, like the way she looked into the camera and then it zoomed out into the stars. I was like, okay, that was lit, because I was like, why is she looking at the camera like that? Like that's not a, isn't that like taboo in the acting world? But it zoomed out into the stars. I'm like, okay, 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 okay. I like that. I respect it. I respect it. That was
Yeah.
nice.
See the
The the
Um,
the the direction. Whoever directed this
mhm.
episode did a really good job. It
And I
feels.
do like the dialogue too. There was little, like you said, the dynamic between the uncle and the mother, and jukebox and Kanan, like how she, wants him to be better, etc., etc. Um, I like how kind of like what 2 or 3 scenes after that, it was basically like he was just like, ain't no mother could raise, no mother could save him neither. Like I liked how they wrote that in there because they
Hmm.
kind of like it's got me thinking like, okay, okay, so maybe he's going, he's obviously, that's her son. He gonna be a mama's boy, but maybe he
Hmm.
gonna get put under his uncle's wing for a little bit and get a little crazy. Um, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
I
know. I'm
mean, you seen
interested.
that his uncle agreed with his decision, so somewhat
Hmm.
agreed. I'm not gonna say he fully agreed, but he somewhat agreed with him pulling the trigger. So yeah, man, I'm excited to see what they got in store for us. So it's gonna
Yeah.
be interesting, man.
Yep. 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 All right. So there it is. Power, Raising Canaan, Book 3, Episode 1. We're gonna dive in. Like I said earlier, we are both fans of Power. We've seen book 1 and book 2, so super excited for book 3. Ready to see what Kanan got going on. I'm pretty interested to see what direction it's going. I wonder if it's gonna get up to a point where he meets, Ghost and Tasha and Tommy and them.
Yep.
Who knows? Or maybe it's just gonna be all about him before that.
Hmm.
I don't know. But I'm super excited. Let's see. Like I said, 50 hasn't really let us down, in my opinion, with the Power series yet. So pretty excited, man. Pretty excited.
All right, man. So if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about the episode. What your thoughts on raising Canaan? I know we still early in the season, and we out of here, yo.
Peace.
Peace.